Let's a freaking go!
I know. It's been a year. I haven't done one of these videos in forever. But today will be the first day in a long while that you guys will get something that I should have done a while ago. So let's flip over to the screen and look at our contestants in the return of the games. So as I'm sitting here eating McDonald's, I couldn't help but notice they gave me a 10-piece chicken nugget meal with a 4-piece box and a 6-piece box. Who does that? This is also the last video you're going to hear with this mic, because tomorrow I will have the SM7B. With that being said, let's take a look at our contestants today. We've got District 1, the powerhouse. We've got Sonic Monster, back at it again in the nice spin-off character of Carmen Sandiego, Orchard Tallahassee, which, by the way, caught the attention of Carmen Sandiego, and she says I look dashing. We've also got Bon Jovi, Ronald McDonald, and Ben. Woohoo! I am excited for this. I'm excited for this lineup right here. It's going to look fantastic. In District 2, we've got You Cannot Escape, Pierre Bouvier. We've got Sebastian Lefebvre, Jeff Stinko, and Chuck Como. Or as I like to call them all, Team Simple Plan. In District 3, we've got the Toradora characters. We've got Taiga Aisaka, Ryuji Takasu, Minoru Kushieda, and Yusaku Kitamura, which is a little bit strange that I know how to pronounce all of them the correct way. In District 4, the power of the female YouTubers have returned once again. We've got Afmao, LD Shadow Lady, Yami, XOX in her name this time, and Lauren Z-Side. In District 5, we've got Miraculous, Ladybug, Cat Noir, Rena Rouge, and Hawkmoth. In District 6, we've got some female singers. We've got Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry, and Billie Eilish. And now, for District 7, I think you know what I did here. We've got Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Jack Black, and Seth Rogen. Also, shout out to this artist that made the art that I'm using in this video. In District 8, we've got The Witches. We've got Winifred Sanderson, Mary Sanderson, Sarah Sanderson, and your ex-girlfriend. Yeah, I hope you understand the joke here. In District 9, we've got Phasmophobia. We've got The Worm Child. We've got The Revenant. We've got The Karen. And we've got The Butcher Man. In District 10, we've got... Oh my gosh. I never drew this comparison before, but Zack and Cody, Liv and Maddie. Huh. It all makes sense now. In District 11, we've got more female anime characters. We've got Shoko Nishimiya, Ami Kawashima, Sakura Hirano, and O2 from... I can't remember where it's from. My sister would know. But we've got O2, the one anime girl that everyone simps for and will probably fail this month because of. In District 12, we've got the memes. We've got A Very Polite Man, which all of you should know. We've got Microwave Pizza, Daffy Duck, who slammed his thingy in the car door, and we've got Mr. Among Us. So, who's going to come out on top, guys? Are you ready to find out? Because I am too. All right, guys, here we go in 3, 2, 1. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds, and Mary Sanderson already runs inside and grabs a sickle. Lauren Z-Side grabs a backpack. Oh my gosh. Sakura Hirano actually becomes useful for once, shoots an arrow at Liv, but it misses and hits Sarah Sanderson instead. How do you mess up that badly? I had faith that you were gonna go so far with that and you just completely missed your target. But you still got a kill. I mean, it's not terrible. We have Taiga Aisaka snatching a pair of sais. Butcherman grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Daffy Duck runs into the cornucopia and hides. Probably because that's as far as the car will let him go. Oh my gosh. Shoko Nishimiya severely injures Yusaku Kitamura and puts him out of his misery. Whew! Oh god. She may be deaf, but she is not vulnerable. Mr. Among Us runs into the cornucopia and hides. Winifred Sanderson and Seth Rogen fight for a bag. Seth Rogen gives up and retreats. Ryuji Takasu takes a handful of throwing knives. Bon Jovi retrieves a trident. Taylor Swift scares the Very Polite Man away from the cornucopia. The Revenant grabs a jar of fishing bait while the Worm Child grabs fishing gear. And you know what they're fishing for? Us. Maddie sets off an explosive, killing Chuck Como. That is the world's most hardcore game of basketball. Ronald McDonald, oh my god. Ronald McDonald overpowers Yami, killing her. Poor Yami. Why'd you have to do it, Ronald? This is the Hunger Games, are you kidding me? I had to go full force! O2 scares Jack Black away from the cornucopia. Seems like he's taking November seriously. Katy Perry scares Ladybug away from the cornucopia. Zach finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver, and calls himself Katniss Everdeen. Your ex-girlfriend breaks Rena Rouge's nose for a basket of bread. You see? Your heart isn't the only thing she broke. Day 1, Karen camouflages herself in the bushes and waits for an unsuspecting victim to hunt. Ariana Grande diverts Very Polite Man's attention and runs away. Seems like he was unsuccessful this time, guys. Ronald McDonald and Sakura Hirano split up and search for resources. Ryuji Takasu travels to higher ground.
I, sucker! I have the high ground!
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Hawkmoth just tries to sleep through the entire day. Minori Kushieda makes a slingshot. Taylor Swift attacks Bon Jovi, but he manages to escape. Microwave Pizza is pricked by thorns while I search for firewood. Winifred Sanderson makes a wooden spear, probably out of that spell book. Katy Perry tends to Aphmau's wounds, apparently. Mr. Among Us shoots an arrow right into the butcher man's head. Yikes. The Worm Child receives clean water, and Taiga receives an explosive. That's the last thing we need, is Taiga with an explosive. Zach goes hunting. I mean, what more can you do? You got a bow and arrow, you're gonna go hunting. Oh my god, no way! Shoko Nishimiya pushes Charlie Day off a cliff during a knife fight? God, this girl is sinister. What is she capable of? Cat Noir stalks Cody. Mary Sanderson attempts to climb a tree, but falls to her death. Oh my god, the Sanderson sisters are just about as useful as they are in the movies. Ami Kawashima runs away from Pierre Bouvier, but little does she know, you cannot escape Pierre Bouvier.
Another day, another casualty.
Seth Rogen fishes. 8 cannon shots can be heard. Sarah Sanderson, Yusaku Kitamura, Chuck Como, Yami XOX, Daffy Duck, The Butcher Man, Charlie Day, and Mary Sanderson. Night 1, and Jack Black already receiving fresh food from an unknown sponsor. The Revenant sets off an explosive, killing Chris Pratt, Ariana Grande, and Seth Rogen. The Revenant is killing people just about as fast as he would in the real Phasmophobia games. Jeff Stinko and Katy Perry huddle for warmth. Man, Katy Perry is going around. Zach convinces Ryuji Takasu to snuggle with him? What? Minori Kushieda and Billie Eilish hold hands. I could kind of see this happening. Rena Rouge defeats Lauren Z-Side in a fight, but spares her life. I mean, think about it this way. Is that even Rena Rouge fighting her, or is it just her illusion? Very Polite Man kills LD Shadow Lady with her own weapon. Taiga starts a fire. Taiga is becoming a little bit dangerous, guys. We need to be careful. Day 2, Cody fishes. Ami Kawashima constructs a shack. Zack kills Shoko Nishimiya with a sickle. Oh man, I feel bad that she's gone, but like for the sake of all of our other tributes, it had to happen. O2 sets the Karen on fire with a Molotov. The Worm Child runs away from Ryuji. Pierre sprains his ankle running away from Sebastian. My bandmate's crazy, I gotta get away from him. What? Okay, Billie Eilish, Aphmau, Cat Noir. I've called you all here because I just want to not be a part of this game anymore. You know, I think our time to leave this game has come. 10 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Chris Pratt, Ariana Grande, Seth Rogen, LD Shadow Lady, Shoko Nishimiya, The Karen, Billie Eilish, me, Aphmau, and Cat Noir. Night 2, and Very Polite Man stabs Pierre Bouvier with a tree branch. Wow. Your ex-girlfriend kills her own teammate, Winifred Sanderson, with a hatchet. Day 3, and Mr. Among Us searches for a water source. The Worm Child and Microwave Pizza work together for the day. Well, I mean, think about it this way, you know? Roderick's got a microwave pizza. The Worm Child's got a giant mouth. So it only makes sense that something that can devour that pizza as a whole would team up with Roderick. Sebastian Lefebvre overpowers Taiga Aisaka, killing her. I'm so happy and yet so sad at the same time. Like, I'm happy that Simple Plan gets a kill here. But I'm also sad that a really cool character seems to just die. But there is a twist of events. Ryuji, what are you doing? No! Ah! Taylor Swift dies of hypothermia. Ladybug camouflages herself in the bushes, while Ami Kawashima stalks Katy Perry. A fog roams around the arena and starts to poison the minds of our remaining tributes. The remaining tributes now begin to hallucinate. Jeff Stinko and Very Polite Man decide to jump down a rabbit hole to Wonderland, which turns out to be a pit of rocks. How on earth did something like this happen? I think there's something in the fog. Probably some sort of drug. That's my guess. Katy Perry survives. Ami Kawashima survives. Bon Jovi eats a scorpion, thinking it's a delicious dessert. Did he die from that? Like, do you die from eating a scorpion? Liv and Maddie also decide to jump down a hole to Wonderland. Turns out it was a pit of rocks. Well, at least they died together as sisters. I mean, what more could two blondes jumping into a pit of rocks ask for? Sebastian Lefebvre eats a scorpion, thinking it's a delicate dessert. The worm child hugs a tracker jacker nest, believing it's a pillow. And that is the death the worm child deserves. That thing is ugly. Hawkmoth and Microwave Pizza also jump down a rabbit hole to Wonderland. O2 hugs a tracker jacker nest, believing it's a pillow. Minori Kushieda and Rena Rouge also go down to Wonderland. Cody mistakes Ladybug for a bear and kills it. What? How do you mistake Ladybug for a bear? I mean, think about it this way. That bear would have to be wearing some pretty tight spandex, and not to mention, also in red. Oh god, now I've got a picture of a bear wearing spandex in my head. Ugh. Sakura Hirano also hugs a tracker jacker nest and dies. 19 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Holy crap, so many people died. Pierre Bouvier, Winifred Sanderson, Taiga Aisaka, Ronald McDonald, Taylor Swift, Jeff Stinko, very polite man, Bon Jovi, so I guess you do die from eating a scorpion, both Liv and Maddie, Sebastian Lefebvre, The Worm Child, Hawkmoth, Microwave Pizza, O2, Minori Kushieda, Rena Rouge, Ladybug, and Sakura Hirano. Night 3. The Revenant forces Ami Kawashima to kill Jack Black or Mr. Among Us. She chooses to kill Jack Black. I mean, you see how this looks, right? Your ex-girlfriend and Ben hold hands. Uh-oh. Ben just stole your girl. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies and memoirs from the tributes and their families. Lauren decides not to go. Zach decides not to go. Mr. Among Us decides not to go. Oh my god! Katy Perry done messed up. Ryuji Takasu, Ami Kawashima, Ben, and your ex-girlfriend, and Cody 5v1 Katy Perry and take her down successfully. I guess in today's political climate, Katy Perry was canceled. Day 4, Lauren's Eastside practices her archery. Zach and your ex-girlfriend split up and look for resources. Ryuji Takasu sprains his ankle while running away from Ami Kawashima. Now this I can see happening. Cody shoots a poisonous blow dart into the Revenant's neck, slowly killing him. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jack Black canceled Katy Perry and the Revenant. Night 4, and Mr. Among Us just kills Ben for his supplies right off the bat. Like, wow, thanks, Mr. Among Us. Day 5, and Cody overhears Mr. Among Us and your ex-girlfriend talking in the distance. Zack stabs Ryuji Takasu while his back is turned, and Ami Kawashima unknowingly eats toxic berries. I'm surprised Zack and Cody are both still alive this long. How has this happened? The arena's border begins to rapidly contract. Zack restrains Mr. Among Us to a tree and leaves him to die. Lauren's east side survives, Cody survives, and your ex-girlfriend is electrocuted by the border. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ben, Ryuji Takasu, Ami Kawashima, Mr. Among Us, and your ex-girlfriend have all died. Night 5, and Lauren's Z-side begs for Zack to kill her, but Zack says no. It's literally gonna come down to Zack and Cody, isn't it? Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Top 10 anime betrayals. Cody bashes Zack's head against a rock several times. I was thinking they were gonna survive this together, but no. Cody just kills his brother immediately. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Zack. And Cody bashes Lauren Z-side's head in with a mace. Wow. Leaving the victor to be Cody from District 10. Oh my gosh. Cody Martin from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody won the 11th annual Hunger Games on the Sonic Monster channel. I'm surprised. I really didn't think he would last this long, but I mean, he is smart, so it makes sense. Anywho, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I have a website in the description as well as a Discord link and all my other social media platforms that you can find me on. Make sure to go and follow them all. Make sure to join the Discord if you want to. It's 13+. And with that being said, I'm Sonic Monster. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.